All right, we are at Steven's house today. He has this beautiful 240, and we are going to show him what we're going to put in it.
We have this sucker over here.
Oh my gosh, it's literally 100% humidity right now. My lens keeps fogging up. Hold on. SR with a big turbo. Oh, it's got a hood dump? I didn't know that. I haven't even looked at this, I'll be honest.
No. I don't know
Dang,
if
external gate. Oh, this is legit, fam. This is lit AF. We need to put a different oil pan on it before you drift it.
Yeah.
We should.
Get to that.
Ice this one. But yeah, I've done a handful of SRs into S chassis 14s and 13s. So I have the experience and I have the engine hoist. Steven has the car and the engine.
Yep.
It's 1 in the morning, but neither of us are gonna have time any other day this week. So we're gonna do it now.
Yeah, so I had to put the wheels back on. Pretty much what we've been doing.
Alright, ready? So, I'm gonna go up. You're gonna like manhandle the transmission. Once we get, let's scoot forward. Once we get up, you're gonna swing it over the radiator support.
Okay.
And then we'll go back until we're about to hit the firewall and start going down and back, down and back, down and back. And once it gets to the point where the trans is getting close to the ground, we'll jack it up with a jack. Add it and then go again. Oh, we should take these nuts off.
Yeah.
Alright, so swing it over. Start angling it down. Angle it down. Okay, so now comes the part of this called surfing the motor in. So, someone needs to stand on the transmission.
Literally stand on it?
Literally stand on it to tilt the motor in because you have the shifter on, or you can take the shifter off and you can put it back on after the fact.
You think these straps are strong enough? Because I'll just stand on it.
I always hate doing it with the shifter on, but...
Is it just these 6?
No, that's the worst. That's not going to be a good way to do it. Alright, so right now we are trying to determine whether or not we're going to take the shifter off. It's a lot easier if you take the shifter off, but then you have to put it back on. And on 240s, there's a snap ring. Steven doesn't have snap ring pliers. So we're gonna try to do the surfing and end method. So yeah, we'll try that. We're plenty high up, so get up there, stand on it, push it down as far as you can, and then I'll start lowering and pushing it back.
This thing's gonna slide down fast.
Okay. We're gonna go back somewhere.
Yeah. Whoa. What was that? I don't know. It just felt like it slipped. Or something slipped.
That's weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you gotta get further down than that.
Yeah.
I don't know what could have slipped.
I don't know. Was it one of the straps you think just moved?
Maybe.
We're about to hit the shifter on the farm.
Yeah, you need to put it all the way in the forward gear too. Yeah, so we're close. Just need to go back a little more. And you'll have to give it like one good push down once we get there.
God, this hurts.
Are we against it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, now get it as far down as you can.
I can't really get it any further.
No?
No.
Step on it, babe.
This is all my weight.
It's gonna go down some, right?
Yeah.
Are we under?
Like a, well, just about, yeah, that's under. But it's gonna start like hitting the tunnel as we go in.
I know, you can go down as soon as we go in. Okay. Down.
Oh, I see.
Oh, we're hitting on something.
Yeah, we're on the power steering.
So another thing we didn't think about was to take the trans mount off. I didn't think about it, I should have known better. But since we left the shifter on, the shifter is like touching the trans tunnel, and then the trans mount is hitting the power steering rack. So we need to take the trans mount off to gain its clearance, and then we should be in like full in.
Alright, I don't know how I'm getting in there, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, crawling from the front.
How much do we trust this?
Just
completely?
If it falls, it's just gonna hit your radiator support anyway.
Okay.
People on the internet would question the safety of this, but
That's fine.
all right, trans mount is off, and now hopefully we can get this thing in. Attempt number something.
2. Are you making it through the control arms?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to jump off soon.
All right, are you in the trans tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can jump off. Order. Pull it towards you.
Towards me?
Yep. There you go. You're good. Pull it towards you some more. There you go. And now we need Jack on the back. It's on the side. Shouldn't be too hard. Are we touching the back of the firewall?
No, we got a little.
Sliding transit.
No, it's.
Alright. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch positions.
Okay.
You man the thing, the hoist. I will man the engine. Okay. So I got it vetted into place.
I gotcha.
What you're gonna do is start lowering it some, and I'll push.
One more?
Oh. If it wasn't crooked, we could probably go down. So what we can try to do, this one's pretty close. This one is still pretty far. Okay, so the jack needs to go that way. You need to push the whole transmission that way. And we'll be pretty close. Like,
That way?
yep, keep going. As far as you can. Oh, that's gonna go in.
There it goes.
Boom. Alright, so put a nut on that, and then we're gonna jack up to lift this other side up to get it in, because it's pretty far off.
Is it open from the
Yeah, from the bottom.
bottom?
Blinds. We should be able to get this one in. Do you have like a jack handle or pry bar or something? Actually, I might not need it. Okay, quick engine install lesson. Basically, it's going to be a constant battle of getting the motor straight. So you'll be pulling the trans left and right. And then the angle. So if it's angled up like this, then the back of the head's going to hit the firewall early. You're not going to be able to get to the engine mounts. But if you have the trans too far up, it's going to stick, or the bell housing is going to hit. So it's all about trying to kind of like get that perfect line in at the same time. So we've got the passenger mount in. I usually try to put a nut on it so it doesn't pop back out. And we are just like basically right there for getting this one in. So we'll get it in here in just a second.
There we go. Down.
Boom, that's an installed SR S14. Boom, boom, son. Success.
You're the man, dude.
No, I've just done this a lot of times. All right, so now that we've got the engine in, the engine mounts are bolted down. As you can see, there is slack on this. So the motor is resting in the engine bay. Now you're gonna take that cross member, bolt it back to the trans, then bolt it up into the body.
Let's do it.
I enlist Steven to do these things because I'm an old man. Oh, this is gonna be really tough with the fact that we didn't jack up the car. Always jack up the car. We try to get away with not jacking it up. I don't know why, but you always need to jack up the car. Worst case, it's fine. We can take the hoist out and jack it up, but it would have been easier if we had just jacked it up. We were just limited on headroom, so we were trying to avoid it, but we moved it outside anyway, so it didn't really matter, not one bit.
No, not at all.
That's okay.
Good job, Will. Good job.
And stop. It's in. Steven, come look at it. Just come admire it. It's in there. And look at how much room you have. Literally.
That's a lot of work. I'm impressed.
You can stand in the engine bay when you work on an SR. Just sit on the radiator support.
There's a lot of room for activities up there. Huh?
So much room for activities. I'm holding a flashlight in one hand and a camera in the other. It's pretty great. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Those are some tips on like how to install a motor, I guess. Say bye, Steven.
Bye, guys.
So happy for you.